Hello and welcome, my dear friends. Welcome to another unboxing. I've just returned from the post office with this pack. Without further delay, I will open it. This should contain a very interesting fountain pen, German fountain pen, but a Franken fountain pen. You will see what I mean. You will see that we have here a very interesting MONTBLANC fountain pen that is made out of different parts, and I will show it to you. So let me open the pack. I have here my scissors, and I think I will make an incision right over here. And yes, that is a cardboard pack inside this one. Okay, let me take it out. And yes, this is the pack. It's very well wrapped, as you can see. Let me see where I can open it. Maybe on this side. Let me see. I think I want to reuse this pack. Let me make a cut over here. Very well wrapped. So let me cut it through this part right over here, and okay, like this, my friends. And now I will make a cut right over here. Maybe my cutter, maybe I will use my cutter, but no, I think it's okay. I can reach the content of this pack. And inside of it we have another envelope. And let me clean a little bit my desk, and I will show this envelope to you. Okay, and in here I think it is the beautiful fountain pen. Let me show it to you. So first of all, let me tell you what I paid for this Franken MONTBLANC pen. So for this Franken MONTBLANC pen, I paid 285 leis, including the shipping cost, the equivalent of 57.32 euros or 62.77 US dollars. And this cap, it is from a MONTBLANC from the 1970s, probably a 320. Usually it is engraved here on the ring, and I was looking for an engraving. We have Germany and MONTBLANC, but no number of probably from a 320. And if we open it, we can see a beautiful pen from the 1950s. Again, this is a pushing cap, and the original cap of this one had those was a screwed in cap. So this is the body of a pen from the 1950s. I'm looking right here at the turning knob, because usually on the turning knob we have the thermically engraved the number of the model, but not in this case. This is a piston filler, and this, my friends, is a wonderful nib from the 1950s. I will zoom a little bit on it for you to see. MONTBLANC 14 karat 585, a wonderful nib. It appears that we have some ink, so probably the seller inked it before he sent it to me. Because of this, I have here some post-its, and we will see if the piston is functional, like a curiosity. And let me see. Yes, it seems to be functional, like this, my friends. It's not a blind cap, it's an integrated cap. I'm not so sure. I have several MONTBLANCs in my collection, and I will show them to you. So I have those MONTBLANC from the 1950s right over there, and probably I have also a cap for it. So one of the clues is we have a screwed-in cap, and I will basically on judging the size of this nib, I will see what I have here. Of course, like a size comparison, let me see, I have here a modern 146, so probably, I don't know, we have a number 4 nib or a number 2 nib, I'm not so sure. This is a number 6 nib, and this is the nib from the 1950s. It is December, and usually I have all my spendings accounted for, but I found this on a local, like a Craigslist or AC in Romania, and I identified it immediately as a pen from the 1950s, but the seller told in the ad that the cap is not from this. But when I saw that amazing price, I said to myself, I must have it, because this is a pen, in my opinion, even without its original cap, I think it's worth at least 100 euros. Tell me what you think about this, my friends. Do you think I've made a nice deal? So, my dear friends, I was quite intrigued what this model is, and I think I have it right over here. Yes, my friends. So, this pen is a 342, and I have another one in my collection. Unfortunately, I can't show it right now to you because it is in repairs, but I will leave the link to that video over here. So it says 342 with personalization on it. This doesn't have that personalization, but it has a number 2 nib, and this is the cap from that 342, and it perfectly fits, as you can see. So I done a great deal, my friends. I bought a body of a vintage 342, not the first version, because probably this is from the middle of the 1950s, the time that they replaced the squeeze-stop type feeder with this type of feeder. If you watch that link that I've shown you, you will see the 342, the other 342 in my collection, but that has a squeeze-stop type feeder. So this is a newer version, probably from the late 1950s. And I paid only for this one and that cap, which belongs to a Montblanc from the 1970s, only 60 euros or 63 US dollars. So I done a great deal. And for it to be an amazing deal, my friends, it should be tested to see if this piston holds enough ink, and I will do also a writing sample with it. So without further delay, let me put it down over here. And my friends, I have here my notepad. And what kind of ink? Probably I will use this Parker Quick ink. I will give it a little shake, my friends. Open it, and let me test how this wonderful 342 writes. Again, the piston, you can see it's functional. You will see on the ink window that, yes, we have the ending of it. Now I will dip it in this Parker Quick ink. Let me see if it draws enough ink. And I think, yes, I think we have ink in it. The best way to test it is now I reverse the piston, and you can see the ink, and it has quite a large capacity, as you can see those drops of ink. So it does hold ink, my friends. I'm quite curious to see how it writes, but I think I've done a great deal. And like I told you, I found it on a site, and immediately I recognized the nib. And the nib seems to be from the 1950s, and it is, my friends. Look at this wonderful nib. So I recognize the nib. So only for the nib, I think I've done a great deal. Montblanc 14 carats 585. It seems to be like a medium nib, but we will see how it performs. think I have a little tissue over here. Yes, I have my tissue right over here, my friends. And I will give it a little clean, including on the beautiful nib. I want to show you again this nib. So look at this wonderful, wonderful nib. I'm quite curious how it writes. So without further delay, I bought myself a wonderful, wonderful writer, my friends. Yes, sorry about this. I will change the angle of the camera, my friends, for you to see better the writing sample. So like this, yes. And now let me put this wonderful pen to work. So let me give it a little zoom. Like this, my dear friends. And now let me see how it writes. So I have here a beautiful MONTBLANC 342. This particular pen was made in Germany. I will say in the second part of the 1950s, so 1955 or late 1950s. And I based that because it has this type of an ebonite feeder, which is not the ski slope type feeder, which was specific to the early 1950s. Beautiful pen, my friends. It had no cap to it, no cap. It had a cap from 1971, but I paid for it only, let's say, 58 euros, approximately 58 euros, including the shipping cost, or 63 US dollars. So I've made a great deal. What is interesting about those 1950s nibs is the fact that they are a little bit flexible, and I will test also this. And probably you can see there's a little flex to them. The tines move a little bit, especially when I push on them. So yes, my friends, we have a little flex on this wonderful, wonderful nib. Little flex to it. It seems to be, my friends, quite a juicy writer, and I will show that to you. By the way, fitted, I didn't tell you, with a 14 karat 585, and it seems to me like an M nib. M for medium nib. Let me see now if we have some line variance. So right over here, I'm not pushing on it, and here I'm starting to apply pressure. I can't see any visible line variance to it, so no visible line variance. And now, my friends, I'm very curious to see if I can reverse write with it. So reverse writing. It certainly does reverse write. It doesn't lose the ink flow. And if in reverse writing it writes like an extra fine one, in normal mode we have a medium one. Very smooth nib. It does the signatures quite well, as you can see. And now, my dear friends, let me tell you about the little fox. So the quick, a little zoom, the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. As you can see, my friends, a wonderful writer from the 1950s at an amazing price. I'm in a way glad when I find this Frankenpens, and I was quite pleased to identify this being a MONTBLANC 342. One of the clues, my friends, was this screwed-in cap. The series 252, I believe they don't have this. They have that push-on cap. And the other clue was the size of the nib, which of course I identified it as a number 2 nib. it is smaller than the number 4 nib, so this might be the 342 model. This is the right cap for it. So a wonderful pen, my friends. And another clue, my friends, I've just seen it, and I hope you will see it too. After I did the video, I tried to clean it, and I could disassemble this wonderful nib. And now I'm trying to zoom on it and to show you. So beneath the gripping section, it is engraved 342 on it. So this nib belongs definitely to a 342 model. And this was a little side note to the video, my friends. I had to show you this wonderful nib. And now let's go on with the video. This was its unboxing. It's I've already done a Christmas unboxing, but this is a very nice Christmas present which I made to myself. A wonderful 1950s Montblanc at an unbelievable price, working piston, and a nice medium nib, very well writer. So my friends, I want to wish you to have a wonderful day. Have a nice day, my dear friends, wherever you are. Happy Christmas, and I will see you again, my friends, in the next episode. Till then, bye bye, and God bless you all, my dear friends.